Nick with InfoSecSync. I'm here at RSA 2017. I'm at the Sepio Systems booth. They're a brand new company, and Yossi here is going to tell you all about them.
Okay, so Sepio was founded actually 10 months ago, so it's really a brand new company.
Wow.
It's not the first company that we are building. We built 2 companies till today and we sold them, but it's a new thing for us. It's really an exciting new area for us. We are actually securing organizations and users against the results of a penetrated device supply chain.
Okay.
Everyone talks about supply chain, and you've heard about that too many times in the last year.
Right, so you're helping with the secure supply chain management, correct?
In a way, so there are several aspects of securing supply chain. The main idea is that we keep saying, based on our experience, we can dig into that in a second, but managing supply chain and managing mainly the security of the supply chain is oddly impossible. It's really, really hard to find a way to do that. And the way we look on that is a bit different. We say that regardless what you'll do, eventually some penetrated or some altered devices will arrive to your facility.
Rogue devices will either come in or plug into a network,
exactly.
Right?
And what we say is that let's secure that point. Regardless what you did before, let's make sure that if you failed, you won't be hurt.
Okay.
And in order to do that, we actually kind of isolate between these devices and your trusted infrastructure.
Okay. Can you show us a little bit about your products and what they do?
Yeah, let's start with, before talking about the products, let's start about the attacks. So there are several examples. This is actually a Raspberry Pi Zero.
Everyone knows a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
You get that offline. You do whatever you want to do to it.
And it's a $5 device. And the main idea about that is that this device has ability to download software. And one of the software that was exposed a couple of months ago was the Poison Tap.
Right.
The Poison Tap actually opens any locked computer within less than a minute, and regardless the complexity of the password. And then it grabs more information, and you can send it through a cellular modem out of your site.
Really good tool for a cyber threat person, right?
Another one is very famous Rubber Ducky, Hack5 for Rubber Ducky, a very good tool for penetration test, but very actually exciting tool for hackers. And I'm talking about non-ethical hackers. You can actually easily hide it inside your keyboard, or not your keyboard, but your customer's keyboard, and so on, and then run a script that can do vicious things to the customer.
And Yossi, that's very tiny. That's very
it
small.
Is, it
Looks
is
like
really
the size
small.
of your thumb.
And programming that requires really no technical skills. You can find payloads in the internet. Last, which is actually the most vicious one, it's called the Proxycast Pocket Port 2. This is a small paperclip-sized device, and this device was found in several actually tier 1 banks and never bought it, and it actually mirrors their network to a remote site through a cellular link.
Wow, okay.
So it is a huge issue. Now, talking about our solution.
How do you prevent all this stuff?
Okay,
here?
so we have two aspects of the solution. There is an hardware appliance, which is an optional. It depends on the level of security you would like to achieve. So this is the first USB diode, first USB unidirectional appliance. And what it is doing, it's actually preventing any way to leak data through the port.
Okay.
It's mainly designed for HID, human interface devices like keyboards, mice, and so on. And the main idea is that these devices should enter data into the computer, but there's no need for data to get out.
Okay.
But if you are hiding a cellular modem or anything else inside your keyboard, and you'll try to leak data through that, it will fail. But the keyboard itself will run, and this is part of our motto. We're not going to change anything in the way you build your infrastructure. We're just going to stop and prevent any leakage of data and any information that can get into your...
So this looks like a little USB air gap kind of thing.
It is a USB air gap. Now, inside what we do, on top of the diode functionality, is actually monitor the data that gets in and making sure data will be valid. So if you'll connect a Rubber Ducky through it, it will fail. If you'll connect a valid keyboard through it, it will work. Last is our software solution. So the software suite is actually built of 3 components. There's the agents that runs in the endpoints and in the servers, and the agents actually monitors and freezes the configuration of your hardware as exactly as endpoint security is doing for the configuration of the software. And the administrator, the network administrator or the security manager can enforce policies exactly as he's doing with software. But no one else is doing it with hardware, and it's a huge issue.
Okay.
Last feature of the software actually is a whitelist engine that allow you to actually freeze the configuration in a way that you enable the devices that are connected and you do not allow new devices to run. And then we actually monitor what is connected and if it runs according to the profile of expected behavior. We are looking for abnormal activity.
Okay, excellent.
Last service that we are actually offering is the cloud service.
Okay.
So we have a threat intelligence cloud service, which is really interesting. There are several cloud services that provides threat intelligence for software. No one actually provides any information about threats coming from hardware and appliances. So we actually built a service around that, and the inputs for that service is research, OSINT, and things that we find in our customers' premises in terms of threats.
Okay. Very, very, very good. Got a lot of robust pieces there for their products and their solutions. Yossi, can you tell me what this little battery thing is here?
Yeah, so
everybody loves those, to charge their iPhones and really quick.
So, but if we'll open this one, we'll find that there is only half battery and half rubber ducky.
Oh,
so you don't want
sneaky.
to charge with this one. I'm sure you don't. And my, Microsoft Surface can be charged from a USB port. I'm not going to do that.
Right. Absolutely. And tell us what this little red box is
So
here.
the red boxes are actually used by us in order to demonstrate the attacks. We have multiple tools. This is actually a $1.3 microphone, USB microphone that we bought in the internet. But it's not just a microphone, it's actually a keyboard emulator.
Okay.
And you have no reason to have that unless someone would like to attack you. And we have multiple these. This is actually I'm not going to show the company names, but this is actually a USB thumb drive that we've actually been able to manipulate by a bad USB attack, bad USB 2.0, again, something that was exposed half a year ago in Black Hat, by the way, and you can easily modify these devices to be rogue devices. That's the main idea about these tools, just to educate and demonstrate how vicious is, the ecosystem around us.
Excellent. Very cool features here. So Yossi, what is your website so people can go and check this stuff out?
So it's easily rememberable. It's sepio.systems, the name of the company, simple as that.
Sepio.systems.com?
No, sepio.systems.
Sepio.systems.
Yeah.
Just go to it, check him out, reach out to Yossi, and he'll be happy to tell you more about their products and their solutions.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Sepio Supply Chain Security Suite protects your organization from the effect of the attack, instead of trying to prevent it. The suite stops rogue hardware before it damages the normal operation of the organization or degrades system performance. Leveraging hardware, software, and cloud technology, it protects organizations against device supply chain attacks. Visit them on the web at www.sepiosystems. That's SEPIO.systems.